we're back. Sunday night. Obviously, there's not going to be no Super Show tonight, you guys. So you got to give me at least until next Sunday night to go ahead and do the Super Show because I'm on the road and I'm traveling. So I had a little bit of time right now, and I'm going to go ahead and do it live. I said, shit, I might drop the link and see who else wants to come in here. This is post the homie Hangout interview that you seen us collab just a couple hours ago. So don't forget to hit that like. And I'm also going to drop the link in the comment section. That way, in case anyone wants to tap in. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get them numbers and run them up. I appreciate you. Orale, Nick Salas. I see you, my boy. I see you. Let me see. Broadcast info. No. Man, feels like I haven't used StreamYard in a long time. But I'm up on game. Mike925, I see you, my boy. What are you doing, my boy? What's up with it? Let me know, Mike925. Oh, you tapped in, you see? Yeah. So me and Josh, we touched base. Yeah, we touched base. It was cool. He pulled up. He's a real one. He pulled up. Josh pulled up. We really didn't have no kind of itinerary, what we're gonna be talking about or anything like that. But you don't need that. As long as it's gonna be good, intelligent conversation, I'm there, gente. I'm there. So I appreciate you. There it is. I can post the comments now. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Orale machete. Private chat, layout, postcard. Man, it's been a while since I used StreamYard, you guys. It's been a while. So hit that like, though. Robert Gallos, what's up with it, Mikey? Oh, it's all good. Like I said, me and Raskizi, we touch bases. Could have been a longer video. It could have, but both of us are on some family vacation time shit, So what I ended up doing, casino after casino after casino. Hey, the funniest thing, this pinche casino I seen, right? It had the letters on the front of the letters in front of the casino, right? It said like this. This is Reno. This is how I define Reno right here. My whole pinche Reno. This is Reno. It says in front of the casino. It said exercise will make you look good naked, and so will whiskey. Órale. Hit that like button for Reno and all the casinos that are out here. Johnny Ramirez just tapped in right now. He said, put the jams. I'm on vacation mode, Johnny. I wish I could, cabron. I wish I could. But I don't want to do no shitty little pinchy live that sounds like shit. And I'm on the road. And, I'd rather give it to you 100%. Especially now because we got the new studio, Johnny Ramirez. We got the new studio. We got to stay on par. You know what I mean? Keep it on par. Right now I'm just doing a little mobile thing. A couple minutes. Here comes sunset. Can someone wish Miss Chicano Tube, a happy birthday? Her birthday was yesterday. Shout out to L. I want to give a shout out to L as well. He tapped in with me. He did a live. He said, hey, Mikey, happy birthday to the wifey. All due respect on live. And I think he talked about Chicano Tube on his live yesterday. So, man, shout out to him. Shout out to him. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Raskizi. He came through earlier. Shout out to Raskizi. This is his weather right here. There's a lot of sun over here, cabrones. There's a lot of sun. And I'm over here in the Reno area. Trip out on the picture. The wifey posted a picture on IG. Trip out on it. Again, a couple minutes, you guys. Central Cal, I see you, my boy. Goyo, I see you. I got a hold of you for that. Wait till that package comes, that merch package. We're going to be shipping out the rest of the merch. And then we just hit 5K. So another giveaway coming soon. Plus, you guys, I got more interviews. I'm not talking about Zoom, StreamYard interviews. I got real life sit-down interviews. I'm going to start doing real life sit-down interviews. These guests right here are going to be beneficial to the gente, period, because they're like-minded with me. They work toward trying to help the people. And so these interviews that I got coming up, I can't wait. And again, these are in person. These ain't no StreamYard. StreamYard, we'll use it every once in a while when we're on the road. You know what it is. So happy birthday, Chicana, too. That's right, Sanka. Appreciate you. Be on the looking out. Every Wednesday night. I'm trying to line one up for Wednesday night. We'll see who comes in, though, for a live interview. Machete, I see you. My boy says, Feliz cumpleaños a la dama. Yeah, all day yesterday. Whoo, I was in a food coma, like 7 o'clock, 7:30. I knocked out for like an hour. Oh, man, I was in a food coma. They had short ribs. They had lamb chops. I think they were like lamb chops, right? They're the ones that are like 3-inch lamb chops, right? Short ribs, lamb chops. Of course, there was carne and salchichas. There was nopales, corn. I mean, it was off the chain. It was off the hook. Most importantly, it's not about getting big gifts, guys. You know, it's not about $100 gifts and $500 gifts, extravagant fucking, trips over to islands you can't even pronounce, que Maldives and Bora Bora. No, those are beautiful things, and I'm not knocking those things. Social media fucking, it lies to us, and it fucks with people's self-esteem all the time. Where next thing you know, if the kids ain't got this, they acting up. If this ain't working at it, what's more important is the memories. What's more important is the shit that doesn't get seen on cameras. Come on now. Buckshot, I see you, my boy. He's over there, ready to go. He's locked and loaded. He said, Buckshot, he said. That shit's like 40 fucking BBs and pellets, man. It's crazy. You show one of those t-shirts, after one of those goes through it, and you're like, you're wearing this shit? Yeah, you're wearing that shit up. Orale, Buckshot, I see you, my boy. Burqueño, what's up with it? I went live earlier with Rascal from the Homie Hangout. So don't forget to tap into his channel. Now he got 2. It's the Homie Hangout and it's Rascal Reacts. Don't forget to tap into him. Shout out to everyone. OG Triple OG, I just remembered him too. Shout out to OG Triple OG. Now we ain't gonna be seeing, now before all the videos are gonna start coming out, you guys. Again, and this is Cheeseman, this is drama, this is people that know about the novella that happens on YouTube. There's always a novella. You know what I mean? Sometimes the guys are worse than the pinche hyenas. OG Triple OG, he's not gone. He's just, obviously his channel got reported. He dropped some real fucking blockbuster title wave causing fucking images and shit. And you know what happens? They tell on him, boom, they delete his channel, but he'll be back. Some people will, just for content purpose, say, OG Triple OG's gone. He is not gonna come back, and I'll be right for like the 8th time that he's only taking a hiatus, and he'll be back. Interesting channel. OG Triple OG runs the YouTube yada. Central Cal, we here, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. So yeah, so what I thought we did with Raskizi, I thought we dual streamed it on 2 StreamYard accounts for some reason, but I mean, I think I was too on vacation mode, like I am right now. I'm too on vacation mode and didn't pay attention. But the beautiful thing was, hey, we got to collab, you know what I mean? Face to face, real ones meet in person, you know, and have it that way. Buckshot, enjoy your getaway. Yeah, it was just pure casino, so I wasn't too impressed with the Circus. I thought the Circus would have more for the kids. I thought that, unless someone can correct me, maybe the Circus in Reno is not like the one in Vegas. Now, it's a trip because me driving to Vegas is the same distance, Reno and Vegas, and that's in the same state. That makes sense, right? Because I guess Reno is on the northern side of the state, and then Vegas is on the southern side of the state. But anyways, this is going to be the last day. It was the wifey's birthday getaway, and man, she helped me. She's the executive producer right behind the scenes, you guys. She's not playing, man. If you ever get a chance, just hit the fucking link on the wifey's account that ends in photo, that says photo. You're gonna trip out. Then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it cost a couple racks just to sit down and talk about the event with the wifey. Perry Ochoa just came in here talking one of my favorite sports of all, pinchy time. You already know what it is. I think Virgil Ortiz's career is over. It's sad. It's very sad. It's very sad that the body can't hang with getting depleted with training camp and losing all that weight. The thing with Virgil Ortiz is, first it was like a blood issue. Damn. And now he's just passing out. So I don't know. Oscar De La Hoya quick to talk shit to Eddie Hearn. Oscar De La Hoya, quick to throw Eddie Hearn under a fucking bus and talk shit and say, you keep doing your show. Pinche Oscar. You keep doing your shows in the United Kingdom. That's what Oscar said, De La Hoya. And I'll be putting on the shows always the people want to see right here, which one of them was Virgil Ortiz and that monster dude, Stanis something. Stanis something. But when you keep, like, it's not, I don't even know if it's the weight. You know, and the sad thing about it is if he ain't got the money in the bank, he can't afford to take the time off. If you ain't got the money in the bank, hey, you got to go out there and hustle. You know, just like in Mexico, shit. You don't get up and get on that pinche camion and go to work. There's no frijoles for you or for the family. Let's just keep it real. So with Virgil Ortiz, his career over, I don't know if he needs a weight adjustment. I don't know if it's his diet. God forbid it's one of those sicknesses, bro, that I mean, one of those immune systems that the vato just keeps getting sick. And the immune system can't fight it off. There's some people that are more prone to being sick. First it's a blood issue, and the next thing you know, he's passing out, fainting before the fight. What's going on? I want to give a huge shout out right here to the birthday girl. Today's the birthday girl. The birthday girl is in the house. God bless you, amiga. There's another Chicana right there. Shout out to you. Denise Castillo's in the casa. Gracias, amiga. I appreciate you for tapping in. I'm doing a little post homie hangout live. Still live here from the Tio's pad, who's beating me on planting trees and everything, man. He's beating me. New fence he has right here. So we did a little live, but I thought we were recording on StreamYard. I was probably just, you know, having too much fun, and it was what it was, but got to meet homie hangout straight face to face, and he's going to be on Chicano too. Oh, he's coming on Chicano too, because some people had commented in there, they wanted, I don't know what, they wanted to see a debate him, and I had asked back, debate him on what? And then I didn't get a reply back. But if we find something like that, and you guys really want to hear a high-level conversation, let's go back and forth, then he'll be coming on Chicano too, for damn sure. Jose Conchola rentaste. No, aquí vive el tío. Aquí vive el tío. Yeah, he was on the leña yesterday. Again, we had short ribs, lamb chops. There was carne, salchichas. There was appetizers. Man, there was so. Oh, I almost forgot. My tia made sopitos. You know what sopitos are? No, it's not short for sopes. So, you know what sopitos are? Es como la carne deshebrada con poquito como zanahoria picada with like papa picada and like the little tortillas with like an enchilada sauce. Shit, I can go for 3 right now. Again, I'm only gonna drink one, guys. One. Just I got some time right now. I said, you know, let me get it live because again, I thought we do record it with the homie hangout, and was just having too much fun. I must have not been paying attention that much. I'm excited for the channel, man. We always tapped in. No, I appreciate you, brother. I'm excited for the channel as well. Okay, wait for the sit-down interviews. Then you let me know. Then I want to hear the feedback from the guests that I'm going to bring live and direct. I want to hear the feedback from the people after that. Nice ass breeze right now. I feel it over here in Reno, my man. I feel it right now in Reno. I feel it. That's right. Here's my brother from another mother. Orale, Mikey, I send my canal. I appreciate you, brother. This weekend was for the familia. You already know what it is. We're just in a bunch of casinos right now. That Circus. I think the one in Vegas is better. That's right, my brother. Brown brother, keep pushing forward. Always pushing, man. Always pushing. Happy birthday to your beautiful wife. May God continue to bless you with many more years together. Yay, yay. The Longoria family. I send mine right back to you, man. I appreciate that, man. And the wifey, she appreciates that too as well. Now, people have been seeing her just recently, right? Start commenting. She's been getting a kick out of YouTube, man. And of course, a lot of it is the drama. A lot of it's the cheese, man. You know, for that one individual, I'm not gonna say no names, but damn, he dropped a video saying, you know, that might be it. He's gonna be maybe touching and going and stuff like that. I don't wish that man any ill will. When all that paperwork was dropped, I was like, fuck, man. I said the guys are vicious, man. They'll put a list out. They'll pull everything out. They'll put the whole jacket. They'll put every place you went. They'll put all of it out there. And it is what it is. It really is what it is, you know. I guess that it more would affect the channel because the channel is just, you know, constantly talking about those things. That's the shit I don't attract anymore. And people can tell me about it. And again, I know a lot, almost on every single level. No menosprecio los youngsters. You know what I mean? Because I got the message for the youngsters, even over there at the juvenile hall and at the youth center, is not trying to, anti this, anti that, and stop this and stop that. Have you ever thought about it? How many people are receptive to words that start with anti, stop the, this, and that? Think about those concepts. So I don't know why a long time ago there wasn't a newer approach to the youngsters. Like I tell them, hey, you're gonna be from the neighborhood. You could be proud of it. At period. I'm not trying to take that out of your corazon, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna start making choices, and that's gonna help you. And you're gonna start thinking about your future way ahead of time. Before, if anyone ever told you, I'm gonna tell you right now. So we had a good conversation with Rascal. We had to go and trip out on it. Trip out on it. I think it's probably still there, and I think he was just maybe gonna swap out the thumbnail or something. But I don't know. Enjoy yourselves out there too. Yeah, but me canso, way. It's like this weather's like LA, right? Like sun just basking down, and I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking. It's just I'm not used to it. I'm not. I had to have that ocean breeze. You know what I mean? All my hometowns know from the 831. There's Miss Chicano too right there. And shout out to Miss Chicano. And shout out to Denise on her birthday weekend, both of them. And shout out Brenda Love. It's still cancer season with Brenda Love. It's just I'm not gonna be doing the oldies tonight though. Oldies tonight. So tap into G Lou. G Lou. He does great. He has a great show. Tap into him. He's gonna play them oldies for you tonight. I can't wait, until next Sunday and we get back in the oldies. Yeah, so that's what I said about Virgil Ortiz. Is I don't know if he has a medical condition where he just keeps getting sick, bro. He keeps getting sick. He can't make it through a training camp without. The last one was a blood issue. That's crazy, man. Blood issues are crazy, bro. Especially when you hear of, with all due respect, not trying to disrespect him, when you hear of like cancer in the blood. You know what I mean? When that shit happens, and again, I know he has to make his money. If that's the only way he's putting food on the table, he wants to fight, bro. But if there's other ways, your health is number one. Your health is number. You can't be passing out before training camps. You can't be passing out with Foom 209. I see you, my boy. Members only. There's one of the members right there. One of the day oneers. Shout out to him. Everyone in the members only. You already know what it is in the members only. Everyone that's in there. Most of the community is from the 831. But shout out to everyone on the members only. Dropping videos over there. The ones that they ain't going to be on YouTube. They ain't going to be on YouTube, you guys. That's some Rambo shit over there, eating bullets and all that bullshit. We'll leave that on the members only. Junior Santoyo, what's up, Mikey? So it's from the home team. That's right. It's funny because I read that name, Junior Santoyo, and I know a junior whose last name was Santoyo, and was actually went with me to Delano the second time I went. That's a trip, and I don't think you're him. All due respect. Feliz cumpleaños a la maestra del lente. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, she's the one that got me to fucking hit the brakes. Got me to hit the brakes. That and staring at the wall for like 80 months. Machete, thank you all for showing support. Channel, smash that like button one time. I appreciate you, Machete. Gracias, man. Chisme tube. We ain't doing no Chisme tube tonight, but yeah, I know. The chisme's out there, I believe in, you just attract certain things, man. You know what I mean? First of all, there's another clown, and he says it right in his bio. Oh, I'm not a prison channel. Yet every other fucking video is a cell extraction and some other shit. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. The people that even still believe that, I don't even know who buys it still. No names being mentioned. Toker 510, I see you, my boy. East Bay tapping in. I'm far from the East Bay, or maybe I'm not. I'm in Reno, cabron. How far is that from you? How many hours, bro? Let me know. I'm also losing light, you guys, so I'm not going to be on here too much longer, okay? I'm going to tap back in with the familia. It's a vibe in there. And actually, Rascal was here, right? Oh, trip out on this. So Rascal was here, right? And then my familia pulled up, right? My wife and the kids, they went to like a CVS, right? And then I told Raskizi, oh yeah, the wife's gonna pull up with the kids. And I told Raskizi, I said, hey, and I got 3 tias, and they're coming. They were at the Atlantis. They were at the Atlantis casino, and they're coming too, So the wifey came, you know what I mean? Los saludé, introduced all the time, you know what I mean? Always with respect. And then the tias came, right? The tias pulled up another little car, and I'm already over here. We're kind of like in this little corner of the property. You know what I mean? It all has new fence and shit, but we're in a corner. But when I seen them pull up, I got up, I went over there, and saludé all the tias. Hey, and to all the Mexicanos, you know what I mean? I saludé all the tias, almost made sure to walk them in and everything. Why? Because what happens si eres un mexicano? No saludas. Oh, el sobrino chocante. Hey, those videos that you see on IG, that's the real deal. You know what I mean? That's the real deal. Si no le sirves comida, next thing you know, the sobrina doesn't serve her boyfriend or her fiance, whatever, doesn't serve him food at the barbecue first. The Mexican moms, the Mexican aunts, the Mexican grandmas want to see that. Want to see the men. What is it? They gravitate toward the men. They treat the men como like babies, and they're hard on the daughters, right? If you don't serve them food, what was that little video on Instagram? You need to leave. So I told Raskizi, I said the three aunts came right from Atlantis. I said, Raskizi, hold on real quick. I hugged them all, walked them in, and I told Raskizi this when we came back and we shot that little live about 2 hours ago. This is the homie Hangout post live right here, Sunset Live. I told him, you already know in Mexican families, cuando no saludas, what happens? Se cree. Se cree con moños. I'm just you know I'm telling the truth. Mike Wallace, that's right, my boy. That's right. Yeah, I went earlier. I'm only going to hit one Modelo, you guys, and I'm going to tap back in with the family. I watched Donnie Brasco last night on Netflix, though. You know what I mean? I came home again, felt a little bit, uncomfortable. I just showered up again. And then I turned on Donnie Brasco. Damn, that was cold, man. Pinchy Donnie, man. Man, remember when Al Pacino put the revolver to his head? He goes, if you're a rat, then I'm the biggest mutt in the... Remember when he put the big old snub, huh? Pops had one of those. My Pops, he was a gun collector. He had one of those snubs. I want to say it was a Anno 38. No, it was like a 357 revolver. It was a huge one. Yeah, I watched Donnie Brasco last night on Netflix. That was cool. Denise, I see you. I appreciate you, amiga. Oh no, bro. Mexican family, si no saluda al nuevo miembro de la familia, is considered sangrón. Yeah, that's just another word. See, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm coming up on 20 years married, right? 20 years married this January, okay? On the 14th, January, my birthday. This January, coming up is 20 years married. Of course, a couple years dating before that. The first time when I got married is see, my family's Mexican, but they're not like slang Mexicans. They're like the quiet Mexicans. No que son sangrones, no. Te saludan, bien amable, sonríen, güey, te ayudan, all that shit. Tienen cariño, they care about you, they're talkative, they're social, they say hi. But there's some families that are more reserved, Mexican families, and then some other families that are just a little bit more expressive, more outspoken. Those are the ones that you see people laughing more because, shit happens. So that's when I got married. I started hearing sangrón. That was the first time I heard, oh, le puso los cuernos. I didn't even know what that meant. I said he put on horns. So my wife will attest to it. She's probably in the comment section still. We're going to wrap it up right now in about 2 minutes, you guys. No. My bad. 7 minutes. She'll attest to it. I was always asking her those questions. I thought you were Mexicano. Well, pues sí, pues. But my friends mostly spoke English. I went to school with blonde hair, blue-eyed kids. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Checking in from Fresno. That's right, Doggy Style Car Club. I see you, my boy. How's that cruising going over there? Is the ban lifted in Fresno? Salinas got their ban lifted about 2 weeks ago. Came out on the news. It's just been going city by city. San Jose, obviously, they say one of the biggest cities, maybe the second biggest of Los Angeles, got their ban lifted. Unfortunately, there is going to be cholos. Tú ya sabes, güey. Tú ya sabes, man. What there needs to be is just some kind of respect level. You know what I mean? There needs to be a presence there, and it's hard because it's not like the 90s where everyone knew everyone. You know what I mean? Now they're talking about check in for what? You can't secure shit. Even when Swifty was talking about, I actually think Swifty was going in on the hater world. And the hater world put a little clip up saying you need to stop them little Southside reactions. But check in for what? You know what I mean? Now, Hater World, I think he's from Calexico because I looked at his thumbnail real close and that street sign that's in the middle, It says Calexico on both the street signs. So shout out to Calexico. Shout out to all my people. The wifey's family is from over there, Imperial Valley, Mexicali, Calexico, crossing the border all the time. But that's where I think he's from. And yeah, so I seen that and I'm like checking in. What the fuck? What are you gonna secure? What are you really gonna do? What kind of network do you think you have? There's no organization to anything. The organization is gone. The organization was the years where people knew who was who. And that's it. And if not, there was an aura. That means if you were in the presence of a real one, there was an aura that gave it off. It's kind of like a spider sense, and you don't have to trip. And yes, there was less innocent bystanders and less other collateral damage bullshit that's happening now. But you know, they got skinny jeans and fucking Hellcats. I don't know. I can't call it. I'm not knocking the youngsters. Do what you do. You know, I thought I saw a Hater World and some skinny jeans, and I'm like, I thought he was in his 40s. Maybe he's a youngster. Maybe he's in his 20s. I don't know. 4 more minutes, you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up at half an hour. The post Homie Hangout live. The Homie Hangout came through. Subscribe over to the Homie Hangout. Subscribe over to Puro Chicali. That's what's up. Hey, my brother-in-law. He's the one. Ese güey también. He has stories, years and years of stories. He's 40, 45, or 46. Been going over there for years, man, with his primos of Chicali. And the Hater World post interview. He's going to be coming on Chicano Tube real soon, you guys. I'm going to be having live, I'm going to say it again, live face-to-face interviews. I'm going to be having live face-to-face interviews with guests in the studio. And these are people that you're not going to want to miss. You're not going to want to miss. They're going to level up the people. And most of it is going to be controversial shit. I'm going to tell it to you. I'd give a shit if they take the channel down. I'm not in here for the money. We're going to be in here for the message. We're going to get to 10K, 15K. And guess what? They're going to have to talk about us. Because now our voice is too loud. Our voice is going to be too big. And our voice is going to be too loud. They're going to have to talk about us and be like, you know what? We got to get Chicano Tube in the conversation. I just don't want people to get it twisted, you know, and start spinning off on as far as this Chicano message that I'm pushing. I'm pushing something that I believe my parents will be proud of. In the graves, both of them. Looking at him like, whoa, he's giving a platform. He's talking about Chicanismo. He's talking about what their visions were, their dreams. I'm a living dream of my parents. And I believe that makes them proud when I talk about Chicanismo. So if you see on that live, go to the Homie Hangouts channel. The first thing, once the question was for me, we went a little bit back and forth. The first question for me, I said, Raskizi, this is the first one I'm going to always lay the foundation on when you come on Chicano Tube is what is your definition, Raskizi, of a Chicano? And that was a great answer that he gave. And he's going to be coming on Chicano Tube anyway. So, you know what I mean? He says, can I kick it? All the time, bro. You're already kicking it. It's just I didn't know how to drop the link. I don't even know if you could drop the link. I haven't been on StreamYard in a while, bro. In a while. StreamYard is a little bit run and gun for me now. You know, with the studio. I'm trying to have everything clean from the studio now with you. You know, man, I couldn't have said it right here. I couldn't have said this better myself. You know what I mean? 2 more minutes, you guys. We're gonna end it right there. We're gonna pin that one after the video. The post Homie Hangout live. He pulled up. You know what I mean? He pulled up like Smokey, you know, in the Pinto, you know, and with the 2 doors open, and then he had the brake was the Converse. I'm just playing. Ain't you, Raskizi? Remember them Pintos? He pulled up like that. No, he pulled up. Got to meet some of the family, man, and he's solid people. There ain't too many. It's a rare breed nowadays with so many Transformers and fucking Dr. Jekylls, Mr. Hydes, and backstabbers, connivers, motherfuckers that do anything for likes, views, and comment. You know, it's rare to see someone that's real. And we're just talking about real estate, really, for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We're talking about real estate and other moves and shit like that, and the difference in California and Nevada. You know, we could talk about all that stuff because that's what's really going to benefit the people. Talking about the recent exodus, there was about a 20% exodus within the last 3 years from California to almost that southern Utah border, northern Arizona, and southeastern California, all that area like around St. George, Utah, and all those areas where a lot of people were moving to just, you know, pa que rinde más el dinero too, because now in California, to be honest with you, we're almost like accustomed to 30% taxes. We're almost used to 30% taxes coming straight out of the check. Money you don't touch, but that's money that you earn. No, we're gonna talk about that on Chicano Tube as well, because Ronald Reagan, in the 1980s, he had a vision. This will sound extremist today. If someone said this today, they'll say like, ese pinche vato, he's an extremist. Ronald Reagan had a vision in the 1980s to shut down and close the IRS. Did you know that? Did you know that? We're going to talk about that because taxes is a foreign concept. So why are we embracing something that's a foreign concept? Again, that's a hard one to, that shit is intertwined with so many layers, you know. That's not, there's so many layers on that pinchy onion. I don't know how we're going to be able to peel that off, but we're going to talk about that as well. That's the kind of intelligent conversation we'll have on Chicano Tube, and that's what we had today with the homie Hangout. So go to the homie Hangouts channel, go to Raskizi Reacts channel, and you'll be seeing him coming on live on one of those Wednesday chats, Wednesday live chats, pretty soon, you guys. I'm at the 30-minute mark, you guys. That's all. I'm gonna tap back in with the family. The tios in there, tias are in there. 3 of the tias that came, they were at the Atlantis. They pulled up. I'm gonna tap back in with you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Brenda La Chicana's in the casa. Happy birthday again, amiga's birthday season. It's all cancer season. Look at the wifey there. Here she goes again, fired up. She wants to start hearing some chente. She's in the house right now. I'm gonna go with the wifey right now, you guys. Buckshot. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Brenda Love giving a shout out to Buckshot. Good night, Mikey and Chat. Appreciate you, Mike Wallace. That's right. And then right here, boom, we'll end it with this one. The homie Rascal Reacts. Tap into that channel right there. Coming soon on Chicano Tube. Again, he had a great answer for the first question that we had on the live that we went back and forth. I asked him, I said, Raskizi, what's a Chicano? He had a great answer. And we're going to go part 2 with that one. We'll get into that on Chicano Tube, you guys. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I'm going to let you guys go. Gracias, you guys. No Super Love Jam tonight. Obviously, I'm in motion. I can't do nothing on the road. But, man, I'm going to miss it. Let's get back to that. Your regularly scheduled program next Sunday night. I'm going to see you guys this Wednesday. First, the live Wednesday night. And some videos in between the week. But remember what I always say? Let me see. BF, is he going in person? If you're talking about Rascal, I did an interview with Rascal. I'm losing light, you guys, so I got to go. I did a live with him, not an interview with him. We did a live that we went back and forth on some shit. We talked about Cesar Chavez. And the very controversial things that he said. And there's a lot of theories that just say, you know, was he just another distraction? Some people say he was planted there as a distraction to what's really... See, these distractions that happen nowadays, understand this. When there's really just evil, dark, black shit like that's happening, that like los niños, lo que está pasando con los niños que nadie habla, the drug problem, it's an epidemic, and they don't talk about it because when estamos aquí, they're the major consumers of both of those things. We'll talk about that on a Wednesday live. For Between the Pocho. Bro, I can't stop me right here. I'm not going to leave questions unanswered. So let's get the last ones in. I still want a better answer for the difference between a Pocho and a Chicano. I just don't see the word Pocho talked about so much. There's just not that much weight on the word. It was just a slang word. Maybe it's like calling someone corriente. And it's okay, we know it's a slang word. It means corriente. I mean, you know what I mean. It's not corriente, but, you know, Pocho. It's just a word that doesn't have that much weight. Unless someone comes out with documentaries, something I could research in history saying, you know what, the story of the word Pocho is maybe something I haven't heard. But Cesar Chavez himself identified it clearly as a Chicano because he was. And he breaks down the movement all the way from when they had to cross the border and sleep under trees. And the discrimination, of course, was real because they hadn't gone through civil rights at all. But at the same time, you know, and when Martin Luther King was going through civil rights, he was just planting his flag and trying to unite the people. I just don't know. That's Chicano history, cabron. I don't know if there's Pocho history, but I could be wrong. Who am I? Pinche thesaurus? I'm just going to give you what life gave me and its experiences and its knowledge. Absolutely, Buckshot. That's right, my boy. Tap in Wednesday live. The next one will be on Wednesday live. I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow. Something always controversial, huh? Always contra. Drop something for you guys. I want you guys to comment below. But comment below on this video, you guys, as I wrap up and I'm losing light. Comment below on this video if you like that live on the Homie Hangout. Comment below if you like it and you want to see many more of that. Maybe some debates. We're talking about some rapid fire debates, maybe 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos on rapid fire things that people want to talk about, and putting polls up. To see what the people want to say. I'm going to tap back in with you guys. Any other questions? Mix. Pocho equals mix with güero, Chicano son or daughter of Mexicanos in the U.S. Yeah, but then it goes deeper than that. Now you want to talk about mix with güero. Once you start saying mixed, here we go. The people don't want to hear it. You know, I'm going to have to bring Marvelous. I'm going to have to bring Marvelous on the channel, and we'll talk about that. CM saludos, don't get notifications. Man, my bad. But you do is unsubscribe, subscribe again, and then then hit the bell and hit the all. Sometimes unsubscribing, subscribing works, but most people say they never hit the bell button, ever. They just hit the subscribe and thought it was going to be all feedman. You got to hit the subscribe, you got to hit the bell, you got to hit the all, carnal. I want to make sure you get it too. About 7 years ago, hopefully it's paid off by the time I retire. Yeah, you know, pay it off. Don't give the kids debt. But remember, don't ever transfer the house. If you don't have survivorship on your title, here's Klecha. If you don't have survivorship on the title of your house, equally given to each child, you need to check the title of your house and see how it's vested. Because if they didn't give you survivorship, don't add the kids right now. Best thing to do is just make a trust fund, a living trust, and name each kid equal percentile. And they'll break it down. Even if you have an odd number of kids, they'll make it even. You know what I mean? They'll make it even as they can be, but under law they will uphold it. You put it in a living trust, that way you can avoid those taxes. Because if you bought the house, you know, at $250 and now it's $450, you know, those kids are gonna get taxed like $100 grand, more than $100 grand. So then don't ever just check that out though. Check that out. They used to call me Pocho in high school. Yeah, I said I was a Pocho at least dozens in all my life. In all my life, you know, talking to carniceros or ¿cómo se llama? I don't even know the sweet bread. Real Mexicanos know this name of the sweet bread, right? Oh, dame una. Dos de campana, dos de puerquitos, dos this, you know, the sweet bread all has Mexican names, right? I was a fucking Pocho, bro. I would tell the girl, I would be like, this one, at La Plaza Bakery, this one. And I said, no sé los nombres, es que soy Pocho. So for me, it comes natural to say that. But does it have as much weight as Chicano? Does it have the same history, rich history? You know what I mean? People, prolific people, iconic people who identified as Chicano, have they identified as Pochos? I don't know. Maybe it is. Pocho means rotten, downgraded. It could have at one time, bro. But, you know, just like Chicano was one time rotten and downgraded, all of a sudden it became accepted. And they ran with it. Remember, it meant chicos, menos de, menos que, mexicanos, you know? We don't forget our history. We know we come from Mexico. We embrace that. You know what I mean? We embrace that. But there's also some people that don't really know the definition, don't know the meaning in those two cultures, and they don't embrace one culture or the other. Hey, it is what it is. Call me a Pocho also from Chicano. That's right. Hey, it is what it is, right? The ones that were called it probably know it. You know the definition. Shit, you were called it. You were persecuted for it. You let us know, Johnny. What does that mean? I have to give you a call, Mike, and talk about real estate stuff and do a video. Yeah. No, real estate stuff is real shit, man. If you guys need information on your homes, if you guys got a house from grandpa, you don't know shit. You just got the house from grandpa and you don't even know how the title looks or anything like that. So reach out to me. You know what I mean? That's the biggest asset. Most people's biggest asset in their whole life is real estate. So if you just got a house from grandpa and don't even know what the fuck the title, it says on the title, you need to get at me if it's in California, because I could pull records in California. Chicano, brown, and proud. That's right, man. Kid Frost is one of the first ones that says it. You guys keep commenting. I'm trying to go, but you guys keep commenting. What up, Mike? Love your boy Pecas from King City. That's right. That's right, right. The real one. Now we had to have a real one check-in right there. That's right. That's my boy Pecas from King City. You already know what it is. It was funny. Someone commented the other day, Pecas. What did the guy say? he said his avatar I think was King City, and it was the blue one, right? And I remember I said one time a juvenile hall fight I got into a fight one time, and it was a dude from Mexican clan. I remember he had a tattooed MK. It was an MK. He had a Mexican clan. I said, man, that dude gave me a run for my money. One time we were in the D unit showers, and then the guy replied back, right? I think it was a youngster from King City, right? He replied back, give him a shout out. Shit, give him a shout out. So I jumped on there and I said, man, shout out to the dude with the ducktail from Mexican clan in 94, 95, or 96. You know, all right, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go, man. I was raised here all my life. That's what's up, man. Be proud of wherever you're raised from, wherever it is. Be proud of the blood that pumps through your veins, and give that to your children. Don't get them confused where they go to the internet and want to start coloring their hair like rainbow fucking unicorns and start saying words or dressing different, or I don't know, something that's not cultura. It's not cultura. So here we're gonna end this live, you guys. You already know the motto here. Dios, familia, cultura. I'll let you guys go. This is the post Rascal interview on the Homie Hangout. Tap into his channel, Homie Hangout, Homie React. I'm getting darker and darker. The light is leaving. Remember what I always say, in the end, all you got is the memories.